Welcome to Journey Through the Gospels. Here we explore the stories of the Gospel through history, faith, and cinematic storytelling. On the shore of the Sea of Galilee, a crowd gathers as soon as Jesus arrives. People press close around him, hoping to hear him, to see him, or to bring him their need. But one man comes with a burden heavier than the rest. His daughter is near death, and time is running out. This man is Jairus, a ruler of the synagogue. He is known in the community, a man of standing and responsibility. But when he comes to Jesus, none of that matters. He falls at his feet like a desperate father who has reached the end of himself. He begs Jesus earnestly to come to his house. His little daughter, only 12 years old, is dying. In another account, the crisis is already described in the language of death. The picture is clear in every gospel telling. A family is standing at the edge of unbearable loss. Jesus goes with him. He does not delay with questions or send him away with words from a distance. He begins to walk toward Jairus' house, and Jairus must follow with hope and fear mixed together in every step. Around them, the crowd moves in close, filling the road and slowing the way. The journey becomes harder when another suffering person reaches out to Jesus. A woman who has been afflicted for many years touches his garment and is healed. Jesus stops and speaks with her. For Jairus, this must have felt like a painful pause, because while Jesus is still speaking, men arrive from the house. Their message is final and crushing. The girl has died. There is no need, they say, to trouble the teacher anymore. In one brief moment, Jairus' fear becomes deeper than before. The hope that had carried him through the crowd now seems to collapse. But Jesus turns at once to Jairus and says, "Do not fear, only believe." These are not casual words. They are spoken into the darkest point of the story. Jairus must now keep walking, not toward a sick child who may yet recover, but toward a house where death has already entered. When they come to the house, the signs of mourning are already there. People are weeping loudly. There is confusion, grief, and public lament. In the world of first-century Judea, death was not hidden away. It filled the house and spilled into the street, and everyone present could feel its finality. Jesus says, "Why are you making a commotion and weeping? The child is not dead but sleeping." The mourners laugh at him. They know the difference between sleep and death. Their reaction is sharp and dismissive, and the Gospels preserve it for a reason. This child is not merely weak or unconscious in the eyes of the household. She is truly gone. Then Jesus changes the space. He puts the crowd outside. He allows only the child's father and mother, along with Peter, James, and John, to go further with him. What had been loud and public becomes quiet and deeply personal. Inside the room lies the little girl. The house that had been filled with noise now narrows to stillness. A grieving mother and father stand close by. 3 disciples watch in silence, and Jesus comes near to the bed of the child. What happens next is one of the most tender moments in the gospel story. Jesus takes the girl by the hand. In Mark's account, the very words are preserved in the language that was spoken there, Talitha Kumi. It means, "Little girl, I say to you, arise." There is no struggle in him, no uncertainty, and no display for the crowd outside. He speaks with calm authority, as though life itself answers to his voice. The command is simple, but it reaches into the place where no one else can reach. In that small room, death meets the authority of Christ. Immediately, the girl rises and begins to walk. The stillness is broken, not by mourning, but by movement. The child who had been lost to her parents now stands again before them. The Gospels say they are overcome with amazement, and it is easy to understand why. Jesus then does something very gentle. He tells them to give her something to eat. That detail matters. The miracle is not treated as spectacle. The girl is alive in ordinary human life again. She needs food, care, and the presence of her family. This story reveals more than power. It reveals the heart of Jesus. He does not remain far from grief, he walks into it. He enters the home of mourning and brings peace where panic had ruled. He does not only speak to crowds, he cares for one father, one mother, and one child. It also shows the hard path of faith. Jairus comes to Jesus while his daughter is still near death, but before they arrive, death overtakes the house. That is where Christ's words become central. Do not fear, only believe. Faith here is not a light feeling. It is trust held in the face of the worst news. For many viewers, this is one of the most moving miracles in the Gospels because it is so personal. Jesus is not standing before armies or kings. He is standing in a family home, beside a child's bed, in the middle of a parent's sorrow. His authority over death is shown not in grandeur, but in closeness. The raising of Jairus' daughter also points beyond this one house in Galilee. It shows that the presence of Jesus changes what seemed final. The one who later will face death himself already reveals here that death does not hold the last word when he is present. Even in a room filled with grief, he remains Lord of life. And that is why this story still speaks so strongly. It tells us that Christ is not absent from human sorrow. He hears the desperate plea. He walks the hard road. He enters the place where hope seems to have ended. And there, with calm authority and deep compassion, he brings life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more gospel stories.